Ziggity Zig back with Class Act. This is episode, I think, 5 or something, but I don't know. All I know is that it's episode 1 of the Shaman. This is the second deck I ever made called Fear the Totems. What this one falls mainly around is something that happened over on Lime Not Lemon a couple of times, which was hilarious, and that was double Bloodlust, which was a +6 attack on all your totems. So you spread, you basically fill the board, try to control as best you can, and then just hit double Bloodlust on turn 10 and win. That's kind of how that one goes. So, you freeze with Frost Shock. I'm not sure if I need Frost Shock. So just having a look over here, double Bloodlust is the first one. Flame Tongue Totem, you want to have that just for, just have that to the adjacent minions, because you're depending on the totems here. So you need a bit of Totemic Might is another one there. Is give your totems 2 health, so you want that. Ancestral Healing. Restore a minion to full health and give it taunt. Yeah, we'll come back to that one. Forked Lightning, good. I tossed that in there because I just unlocked that recently. Again, I don't have all the cards, so what do I not have? I don't have Earth Shock. This is Silence. Ancestral Spirit is minions destroyed, return it to the battlefield. Firesight, draw a card. That's kind of cool. Fearful Spirit. Kind of wish I had that because those are nice. Lava Burst, Lightning Storm, so I don't really have a lot of cards as a Shaman, so this is sort of how we're going to do it from now. At the end of your turn, draw a card. That would be awesome, in fact, because the thing is this, I don't have an awful lot of card draw in here. I think Novice Engineer is about it. I mean, look at, the curve isn't too bad, but the curve is pretty bad. I think I have one Gnomish Engineer, and everything else is mostly just minion buff. So, the questing adventure is, it's questionable. A little bit of control there with the Hex. I think I do have I have an Ironbeak Owl, which is cool. Loot Hoarder, so most of it is card draw, control, and minion buffing. So, just that little bit of control. I wonder if I should take out the questing adventure and put in a Frost Shock, just to have that little bit more control, because the questing adventure, even though I do have a lot of low ones there, I do have one Frost Shock. Okay, well, let's just try it as vanilla for now and see how it is we do. And I've been, so I don't have all my cards in the Patient Mage, and you saw that before, and I was like, why can't I choose this Patient Mage deck anymore? So, we're going to start out with the Shaman. Luckily, currently, the quests, I have 2 quests for Shaman wins, so if we end up winning a lot, yay! And if we end up losing a lot, then that probably will happen as well. But it's mostly about playing the class itself, because if you play the class well, it's almost as though, it's not as though, but it's almost as though the deck doesn't matter as much, as long as you have a few staples. If you have minions and you have spells, or one or the other, then you should be able to figure out the mechanics of the class ability, which is why this series is trying to focus more on the class ability than anything else. So what you can do with these totems is make the totems awesome. So you'd like to get out the health, and then you can maybe make a giant healing totem be an 0-4 or even a 1-4 taunt, which is cool. I don't yet need the Frostwolf Bloodlord. What? Frostwolf Warlord. Rockbiter weapon. I can give my own character +3 attack. It's a low thing and it's cool, and then I can get a Stormforged Axe, so I do have some options. I'm not going to use Rockbiter on turn 1. It's just something low. Great, and that's the opposite of low. That's high! I could Stormforged Axe for an Overload, but then that would only give me one mana on turn 2, which would kind of suck. Let's see what he's doing. He's apparently popping up a Murloc Raider. Lovely. With the Murloc Raider, I can coin 4 health, taunt. Oh, that's a lot, though. And then he can possibly just kind of pop it with something else. But
I wonder.
It could be a strong opening to coin, totem, +2 health. But that's across the board. And then give it taunt. So I think what I'd like to do... Do I Stormforged Axe?
What to do?
Let's just get out a totem, see what it is, see what I get, see how lucky I get. It is spell damage +1. I kind of like that. And give a friendly minion? No, I can't even do that. So essentially I've just... Well, it's wasted of a totem, but I can always get more totems. So that probably was already a bad play to do up against this Murloc Raider, because he's just going to chop that. Oh my god, why is it always a Murloc deck? Always. Every time with the Murloc deck. Well, let's do this and see what we get. We get a healing totem. So I can just keep doing this until such time as I can start popping down a few other things. Because that gives him +2 health. That gives a minion... Yep. So there are things that I can do, but basically he's just gonna use some of his Murlocs against this. But now he starts popping down some of the oracles, I think, Murloc oracles, which will give all these guys + health. Yep. Oh no, +1 attack. Hurrah! And summon another one. I do not have much in the way of board clear with this deck. So this guy got basically everything that he needed in the first hand. Well. What I'd like to do, I really should be doing more than just popping down totems, is then I can give myself +3 attack, which is a bit of a waste, but is really necessary in order to take a bit less damage over there. I can put taunt on that, but it's just gonna die, so at least this is gonna take 2 away from me. He's running out of cards, and if I can survive and keep his damage low with these Murlocs, I don't know. There's no way that I can destroy all of them. I don't really have any full board clear or anything like that. Not like a Frost Nova. Man, I miss my mage at this point, because holy crap, Arcane Explosions would be rocking right about now. And there's the Murloc leader, which is bad. I think we've just totally lost this game, because he just got every Murloc that he needed for this to happen. I got an overload for that. Let's take the draw card. I don't think anything good is going to come out of this. However, adjacent minions have +2 attack. I'd really like to be able to hit everything, because then I can get a +4. I really can't see any way out of this. So let's just say whatever Murloc deck and try this again. Because, man, Murloc decks, when you get the draw you want, or when you get the draw you need, they are impervious. And I think the draw you need, you get all your low cards early on, is like 1 in 3. So, if nothing else, you have a 33% win rate with a Murloc deck. Much though I'd like to try it, yeah, maybe. I don't think I have enough Murloc cards to make it viable. I did try once against Griff once, but since I didn't have all the cards, there was no point. So let's try this again and hope that we don't come up against the same jackass. Because, for real. For real. I'm trying to show off some class abilities. But what you saw there was the class ability, and I did try to... I did try to get out some of my totems. So let's see what we get. Bloodlust early, not really into that. I think this is much better. The Frostshock Novice Engineer. So if anything pops out, like say a Mana Worm, I'm pleased to do that. And I get to go second again! Oh, early Murlocs. Do not like. I'm going to save coin this time, because if she didn't play anything, she being the she-mage, being Jaina Proudmoore, I will not coin into a totem just yet. I can use the coin at another point, because again, on turn 2, I could have coined and damaged something. So if she's still not playing anything... Lucky there. Yeah, where was this in the last game? So I have a silly little taunt. that I can't really do much with, but whatever. And a Harvest Golem. Fair enough. Double Flame Tongue. Ha. Well, let us think about this, because what I can do is I can coin Novice Engineer. I'm thinking that might be a good idea, because then that gets the 1/1 out on the field, and it's... oh. It is protected-ish against everything except the Fire Blast, so depending on what the mage wants to do, so she'd have to play just a 2-card, or a 2-mana cost, Ping, or if she wants to play something more expensive than that, she'll have to play just a 2-cost minion, which she did have in the Harvest Golem, so if she's got another Harvest Golem, then I'm in a little bit of trouble. I want to keep my totems up. Okay, so I went full on. That's fine. So, at this point, we have options. We have the Gnomish Inventor. I've got Frost Shock, which I am tempted to do. What can I do with 4? I can put down a Gnomish Inventor and draw a card, but then of course he's just going to walk right over me. I will take damage to the face, or he'll hit me. Kill that. Cut that in half. Do I want to really keep the Gnomish Inventor around? It's a card for a card and you lose it immediately, so that doesn't really seem like it's a very good worth. So I think we're going to get another totem out, see what we get. We grab the healing. And now we have 2 mana left, which I can +2 attack on these Broheims, and it's an 0/3. The Ogre will kill the 0/3, so there's no point to that. So what I think I will do, freeze the Ogre, hit him in the face with the Gnomish Engineer just for fun. There. So the Ogre can't kill me. The Harvest Golem can kill one of these two. And then just see what we got for this. Lightning Storm would be kind of nice right about now. Oh! It's the plus damage arcane missiles. I didn't get fully lucky on that, but I got pretty darn lucky. Man. Alright, so I'm not doing too well right about now. Bloodlust would have been pretty cool a minute ago. But what we can do here is... oh, I don't want a Gnomish Inventor. I'd like to do this. We've got that. And then adjacent minions have +2 attack, so I've got 2 of those. And then plus health. That puts me up to a 5 and a 4, and it has a 2 attack damage back, so that's going to kill anything that comes towards it. I think this is the maneuver.
Job's done.
We'll go with that. Now you can hit that, but it'll kill him. Or mostly, it'll be the most sense to kill the Harvest Golem. But it won't destroy it. Oh, it won't even destroy the Harvest Golem. So does he knock 2 things into it, or does he start breaking out all the spells? Oh, he's getting out all the huge... well, not the huge guys, but the big guys. The big guys are coming out. This is when the Bad News Bears is starting up. Yep, alright. So you can take that down, and then hit that, and then what's your Ogre gonna do? You're not even gonna hit me for 4? You have 4! Yeah, that was kind of an oops, I think. I'm thinking I want to hex that. And then I guess the only thing I can do behind that is pop another totem? This will give me an 0/5 and an 0/7, which I don't know if that's really, well, maybe it is. Maybe this is just dumb enough to work. We hex that. We plonk that down because why not? Oh, it's a tag. I'm an idiot. And then I can use this. Oh wait, I can't use that. So I can hit that. There! This is the most ridiculous board I've ever seen. I am not in any advantageous position right now. Basically, I think this is going to be a bit of a fail Shaman month because of how bad my cards are for the level that I'm playing. Oh man, he's going all out with the spell damage. So now we're going to see things like... Oh yeah, alright. Now he remembers to hit me. Well done. You gonna hit me with your Harvest Golem? Fair enough. I'm alright with that. Now we can Stormwind Champion. But he'll kill that with both of these. The only other way around this is to Questing Adventurer, and then he will get up to a 4/4. Direwolf Alpha will get him up to a 5/4, but he'll just kill the Direwolf Alpha. I am not in any advantageous position right here. If I pop this, I can still play a 5 or a 2/3, so if I get my... that's okay. Adjacent minions. Let's draw a card. And Forked Lightning. Big money. Well, that wasn't the worst thing that could happen, but everything is going pretty poorly. And I think it's mostly because I don't have a lot of... I have less control than I thought. Basically, the premise to this deck is that you somehow naturally have control... Oh, man. Despite the fact... that... Oh my god, that's awesome. Despite the fact that you don't have any taunt, you don't have any clear, you're just kind of sitting here. Well, I can Stormforged Axe. Don't really want to do that. If I Questing Adventurer, I don't have any card draw. I can this. But getting these three out, I'll get a +3. Monty Berserker, I can chop him in the face, and then I'm just dealing with those guys. This might be the only way to stay alive. I think it's the only option I've got left. Because he's got to get rid of this Questing Adventurer. And he can, but that gets rid of that unless... Oh no, he's just going to come up with like a Firebolt or something like that, because these are all +1s. He's got +3 right now. Really? You're going to do it? Must be a way around this.
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Divine Shield? Okay, an Injured Blade Master. You're just going to run right for me, aren't you? I don't think you have... He's just assuming that I do not have what it's going to take to get out of this. He's right. But... Alright, well that's going to crank that up because... Oh, man. It's possible I could get really lucky with a taunt.
What to do?
I have 6 health. So I need to kill... at least 3 minions. And I can kill a couple right now, but... Hex will take one of them out. So this Injured Master guy... That's one gone. And that's 3 mana. And then Stormforged Axe will take out another one. Let's get a totem. Because I don't think... There we go, we've got that. Bloodlust is not going to help me this time. I'm going to have to Stormforged Axe. Oh, but if I Stormforged Axe... I'm a little bit worried about this guy as well.
There's little time.
I know. So let's Hex this. And then let's attack.
Must attack the minion with taunt.
Oh, crap.
Quest accepted.
That was poorly thought out. And I have 4 left. Oh, I have to concede. Oh, he got me because I wasn't mathing very well at the end of that. Oh, man. All right. So what is this deck lacking? Let's see if there's anything we can figure out that it's lacking. It's too concerned with buffing the minions, and I can't keep the minions. So obviously what it needs is a little bit more taunt and less cool stuff. Lightning Bolt, I'm not getting the spells. So the spells... Oh... That shouldn't even be in here. Frost Shock is... that's sort of handy. But as far as Fork Lightning goes... That was a bit useful, but... Again, I have nothing to take out a lot of little weenies. So do I need something like... I think I just need some more taunt. A couple of maybe just early taunt to get up to the point that I can start beefing everything up. So I can beef things up with early taunt. So Fork Lightning, Frost Shock is eh. Stormforge Axe, no. Getting rid of that. Direwolf Alpha, we'll think about that. But as far... Okay, so the spell damage one... Nope. Because I'm trying to get rid of most of these spells. Dark Scale Healer. That... I don't really know. Hex. I need the control. Novice Engineer. I need that. I need that. I don't... Oh, Silence a Minion. Actually, yeah, I do. Okay, I thought that was... No, that was the Slime. Okay, so I freed up a couple. So let's go into the neutrals and find ourselves taunt. Let's all go to the lobby. Find ourselves a taunt. I think... 04. 2 shield bearers. Oh, I only get 1? What? Come on. Alright, fine. Let's get a Silverback Patriarch then. One of those. And then maybe... That's turn 4. That's terrible. So, Shield Bearer, I think, is the way to go there. And then... What do I have at the end? Not really anything at the end. And I think possibly a Lord of the Arena. We're gonna go with that. Totemic Buff. Bug. There we go. We're gonna rename it to Totemic Buff. Try that and have less in the way of spells. I only have the Fork Lightning because of control and the Frost Shock because of control, and that's about it. So a little bit of control, hopefully, to take care of that. So, oh, that was the first Shaman deck, and ignoring the Murloc deck, whatever. Then it's not quite successful yet, but I think hopefully by the end of the month we will make things successful. I think we'll get some wins. Leave me a comment down below, send me an email, ziggityzig@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter @ziggityzig. Stay tuned.